Good morning. I'm going to do another watercolor. I'm kind of into watercolor right now. And so today I have a 8 by 10 and it's Arches 140 pound cold press, and it's my favorite paper. It does things I like to have it do. And so today I'm just going to show you another technique, and it's called wet and wet. And so I'm going to be wetting all this paper like this. Now get it good and wet. You see? Then I'm going to pick up one of my lilacs, this lilac, and just going to put it on there like that. You see what the paint does? And I like this color, so I'm going to put another one right in here. Maybe one over here. I'm using wet brushes and the paper is wet, so I'm going to kind of work around it. And you can do this, you can go around it like that. You can shape it in any shape you want to. Maybe have one go off the page like that. And then I'm going to use a green, and it's going to be sort of, I'm going to put it right there, right there, right there. The papers begin to dry a little bit more, so I'll have to start wetting it. I didn't get it wet enough in the first place. So I'm going to wet it some more with clear water. And I can go up into the screen and just kind of spread it around. Maybe put a little touch of green up there. This is just a fun thing to do. And so I'm putting in water because it's drying too fast. You see it wrinkles, but this arches will straighten right out. And I'm going to use a green with well, it's a pretty dark green. I'm going to put some up there, like that. Sometimes it doesn't come out the way you want it to, but it does its own thing, and that's what I like about it. See, I'm going to bring this brush in like this, add more water to it. And then I'm going to use some of my burnt sienna, some of my red, my opera. It's kind of a, wow, I like that. Well, you do things and you have fun, but sometimes you have to work them out. I really wanted to make a different color, so I'm going to bring in the green. It's kind of fun to play with this kind of stuff, but you never know what you're going to get. And so I'm going to bring in some more of my lavender and maybe some purple in here. It's just kind of a design of the flowers, and I'm going to have one right there, maybe up in there, so you can paint right over it. Here, that one's like that. Also, you can take a smaller brush and you can go like this with water on it, and you can just come across here like that. See what it does? It just branches out. Up in here I can come in and bring that more of a white, some more lilac. This is called lilac, and I think it's a beautiful color. So what do I do with all this stuff down here? Well, you just work it out right here. You know, you got to keep the paper wet though. See how it runs down? Today I woke up with an allergy. You hear that, can't you? And I want to read to you my Bible verse today. I know that it means a lot to me, and it's in Romans 11:33, and it says, "Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of God! How unsearchable are his judgments, and his ways past finding out. For who hath known the mind of the Lord, or who has been his counselor?" Isn't that wonderful? Who knows God's mind? Nobody. God was in the beginning, was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And he was in the beginning, and he's never going to end. His things we cannot understand about the Bible is unsearchable, but they are beautiful. And Jesus did say he died for you because he loved you, and he wanted somebody to love him back. And that's all he wants. He wants you to be sorry that you have sinned in your life and turn against him. And he wants you to turn to him and take him into your heart and love him. Then your life becomes changed, and you become happy, and he's wonderful. And so that's about what I'm saying about the Lord today. I hope that you're listening, and I hope you understand that God loves you and that you want to take him into your heart. If you want to be happy, that's the way. Another way to be happy is to paint. And you see, I kind of let that settle down because, well, I was preaching to you, so to speak. I wanted to show you what you can do. Let's begin with the try. And I'm going to take this and wipe it down. I didn't like that, but that did. But then you can come in with a flat brush. I'm going to use a flat brush. And I'm going to bring in some of this green. And I'm thinking it over now, where do I want this I want this shaped like a leaf. So like a leaf. Maybe another leaf up in here. See, it's all dry now. When it gets dry, you gotta use water. It's different, but it's not what I intended it to be. But you know, most of the paintings that you start with, you think, oh, I'm going to have it look this way. And then the watercolor, he says, no, I'm going to go this way. And then you have to follow what the watercolor says, because, you know, it's there. You see what's that happen? But I can fix it. And I'm going to fix it. I'm going to bring in just a little bit of aqua. Kind of, I don't know what kind of flower this is, but it's just this color. That's all it is. This color. And maybe I put a little that red there. You see what this is doing here? Well, I'm going to come in with some plain water, and it should be clean water, which that's not too clean. But then, you know, even if you make mistakes, you can correct them. People think watercolor is too hard to do. You just have to play with it and then watch to see what it's going to do. So I'm going to take a little fine brush, try something else. You just keep trying stuff, and you just never know what will end up to be. I never know what mine's going to be. But this is a gold and a green. And just put a little gold in here. And then I'm going to bring in another color, which is kind of an aqua with gold. And then I'm going to try shape a leaf. You know, if you have something to go by, it's always more convenient to get the right things you want. But if you don't, I have a geranium out there in the porch, but I don't know. I just like to play with it. Bring in some leaves in here. This don't work. See what I mean about watercolor? If it don't work, then you can make it work. Try to make it work. Maybe I'll make this all this color. That's all. That's so good. So I'm going to do something else. I'm going to spray this. You know what I do. I play with this. I'm going to spray this now and see what happens. It may turn out to be something besides a flower. You see, you can turn it around this way. And then you can spray it this way. This is still wet and wet, see? It went this way. Also runs down on your board, but that's okay. I turn it all different ways. now I've got it this way. And you just don't give up on a painting because you don't like it. I'm going to bring in some more of this lilac right in here. And maybe some purple, a dark purple right in here. See, it's wet and wet yet, so it's harder to control when it's wet all the way like this, because it runs down. But you gotta just work at it and have fun, you see. We'll put one, maybe some over in here, like that, okay? Maybe one right down here. You see what happens when you turn it another way, you get other colors, and it can be fun to get these different colors. This is kind of a green with a blue in it. Just put some of that in there. Some of this color right there. Maybe I want a dark center right in there. Showing flower. Maybe a flower right here. Wet brush. I'm going to kind of make this wet again. You know, when you're 98 years old, I just turned 98. And you know, you're not as sharp, I guess. I'm pretty sharp. They told me I had a perfect brain when they operated on me. And my story is in about my problem is in, I made a video of it. I saw a glimpse of God, and I made a video. It's called Painting a Real Event, and you can see what happened to me. And I saw a glimpse of God, and it was beautiful. He is beautiful. I didn't. I also have Bombay India ink. Comes in anything like this. You see it? And you put a little bit in a little pan like this. And you can use it for different things. Maybe I'll use it for a little accent in here. And once you put it on, it doesn't do like watercolor. I found that out. But it does. It dries, and then it won't cooperate with. I said I'd try some of it. See what happened. You see, the paper is real wet. As you notice, I turned it back original because I wanted to work it that way. I didn't like it the other ways. So you have a choice. And it's beginning to dry a little bit now, so maybe I can put some lighter colors in here. This is lavender. See, it's a lighter color. It's more opaque. It's beautiful. You can get it at Hoopings. That's the only place I found it. You know, put some up in there. You got to put it on pretty thick though. And so I'm going to try getting a little bit thicker. I have this Dr. Martin's Beef-Proof White. Excuse my throat. I'm going to bring in just a little bit of this on these flowers. See, it covers up the paint, and it's watercolor, but it helps a lot of times when you want something lighter and you want to cover up something. Here's one right here. I'm thinking that the light source is coming from that way. So the flower would be laid on that side. And here. Just touches of gold. Sometimes you can take your big handy brush and you want to dip it in clean water, and you can just kind of hit it like that. Okay, I put it in a frame, and you know, once you frame something, it always makes it look better. And I have to sign my name down here, yes, but it's kind of pretty, and it would be beautiful on your wall. With I sell these after they're done at eBay, and very low priced. And you can, if you can have them on your wall, I would be happy. Just instead of in my drawer, and my drawer's getting pretty full. So look me up on eBay. See what you like. And you see, I do all kinds of things. This is just, I've done about almost 500 videos of me painting. And I know I've painted these for you and for God. God wants me to tell you how much He loves you. And that's why I'm painting it. And then I'm going to see if I can get a close-up. And you know, I always have trouble with this camera. I always have to do it by myself. Let me see if I can get this over. See? I have to do it by myself. I do everything by myself. I edit this, I do all this, everything. Put it on my own channel on YouTube. You can subscribe to me. If you subscribe, you get a video every time I put one on. So I hope you enjoyed this today. And I thank you so much for watching my work and listening to me rant on and on. I'm sorry if I sound too preachy, but I just love you. Everybody out there. And God knows how much I love Him. So have a good day. And I hope you're painting. I hope you try this out just for fun. You see, it's just a fun thing to do. So I'll say goodbye. And God bless you.